New local developments tonight in the criminal case of a Johnson City High School student accused of using artificial intelligence apps to morph classmates' photos into explicit content. 3 alleged victims are the primary plaintiffs in a federal civil suit, and they're going after a company owned by the world's richest man. News Channel 11's Jeff Keeling spoke with a lawyer involved in the suit against an AI company owned by Elon Musk. Jeff?
Yeah, thanks, Sarah. That's right. 3 of Christian Zarate's alleged victims are going after xAI in a suit that claims the company knew its Grok tool could be used to create explicit content from innocent photos and should pay for allowing that to happen. A lawyer representing those alleged victims called them heroes.
Facing something that was traumatic, they've chosen to stand up, and they know the battle in front of us and are determined to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else.
Vanessa Bear-Jones says the 3 plaintiffs and more than a dozen other alleged Johnson City victims of Christian Zarate
will spend the rest of their lives knowing that sexualized images of them may still be out there, circulating among predators in potentially some of the darkest places of the internet.
She says one AI company makes such content possible, and that estimates show more than a dozen alleged Johnson City victims are the tip of the iceberg if, as the suit claims, xAI's Grok model enabled users to turn innocent photos into explicit images and videos.
Researchers estimated that in 11 days, Grok generated roughly 23,000 sexualized images of children.
The lawsuit outlines strict voluntary standards against sexualized content other leading AI companies follow. Bear-Jones called xAI's refusal to join in
a business decision. They looked at what these other companies did and decided exploitation was more profitable than responsibility. They absolutely need to be held accountable for those business choices.
Accountability that could spread far beyond Johnson City, partly thanks to an anonymous Instagram message.
What was so important was there was actually a tipster who alerted one of the survivors. You think about how easy it could have been for this to never have been caught. And that's going on all over the country.
Bear-Jones says the suit seeks an injunction, something just as important as a monetary settlement.
Meaning the court says this company can no longer operate in this way because it is so deeply hazardous and dangerous to children.
She says the 3 plaintiffs know they could face aggressive questioning in depositions or even on the stand, but realize they're at the forefront of technology that's outpacing regulation.
In the absence still of meaningful regulation, it is going to come down to these extraordinarily brave survivors to stand up and say enough is enough.
Bear-Jones hopes other crucial institutions can successfully combat AI-generated child sex abuse material as soon as possible.
This is a national crisis, and it really must be addressed across the board by the criminal justice system, by our legislatures, and as well in cases like this.
Well, lawyers are seeking class action status for the suit. We reached out to xAI this morning seeking comment, but have not heard back.